Right now, a somber Easter for the village of Cameron, Wisconsin, as they mourn 2 police officers shot and killed yesterday. But first, residents of Adams and Juneau County told to take action to stay afloat as floodwaters are expected to rise over the next few days. That's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Arman Rahman. Tonight, residents in Adams and Juneau County are being asked to take immediate action amid a severe flood warning. McKenna Alexander has the details.
As of Sunday evening, the Wisconsin River at Castle Rock Dam is expected to rise above flood stage just after midnight and continue rising into early Thursday morning. Officials in both Adams and Juneau counties are calling on residents to take immediate action, as the severe flood warning means there is a significant threat to life or property. The flood warning was sent to residents at 9 a.m. Sunday, urging them to actively respond to the threat within the next hour. If you are still in the area as of Sunday night and have not yet evacuated, here's what officials suggest. Create a communications plan with family and friends to help account for everyone should a flood occur. Assemble an emergency kit to grab quickly in the case of a flood and include items such as food, water, necessary medicine, batteries, a first aid kit, and blankets. Charge your essential electronics such as cell phones and portable radios. Prepare your home with sandbags or other materials if you have the ability and time to do so. And finally, leave. If it is likely your home is at the risk of flooding, do not wait until waters rise to do so. Take pets and essentials with your family to a safer, higher location to wait out the flood. For News 3 Now, this is McKenna Alexander.
For tips on what to do during after a flood, just visit the National Weather Service website and stick with channel3000.com for any updated flood warnings. Well, meanwhile, we stayed pretty dry here. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington, who I'm surprised isn't wearing short sleeves right now out there.
No short sleeves, although I'm pretty close. I'm inching closer. Definitely not, though, in the winter dark coat that I have in that scarf, because we made so much progress over the past couple of days here on the patio temperature-wise. Let's take a look and see where the temperatures have gone over the course of the past 24 hours. The reason why those rivers are on the rise in Juneau and Adams County. Temperatures have climbed significantly, even warmer than where we were just at this point last night, and any snow in central northern Wisconsin that funnels its way down through those rivers are going to cause those rivers to rise. But on a good note, it is warmer across all of southern Wisconsin, anywhere between 5, 10, and even 15 degrees warmer again than where we were just 24 hours ago. We all enjoyed gorgeous Easter temperatures today, 68 in Madison, 71 in Lone Rock, 70 to the north in Wautoma, and down to the south in Monroe, a beautiful 67 degrees, although it was a little windy, so you have to hang on to those Easter bonnets. I had to put a little extra hairspray in today with winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Let's plan the rest of the night going into the start of the work week. We'll go 53 in just a couple of minutes, and then as we head into the work and school time frame, starting off right around 47, 48 degrees, and then all the way up to 68 degrees for a high temperature. Signs of spring. Thanks again, Don, for sending us this photo of leaks, and we have more spring photos, and we're tracking near record warmth coming up in just a few minutes.
Alex, thank you. Madison police are investigating an early Easter Sunday shooting which left one person wounded. Police say it happened just after 1:40 in the 300 block of West Gorham Street. They found one person shot who was transferred to a local hospital. Authorities say they arrested another person associated with the incident. They say there is no threat to the public as they continue with the investigation. New in Rock County tonight, police in Janesville are asking for info from the public after a house was shot at early this morning. It happened in the 300 block of Lincoln Street after 12:30 a.m. Police found 6 spent shell casings near the house, but no injuries were reported. Witnesses saw suspects leave the area in a gray SUV. Police are asking anyone living nearby to check surveillance video or their doorbell cameras. Anyone with information should contact Janesville PD or Crime Stoppers. Communities in western Wisconsin are mourning tonight after 2 police officers were shot and killed along with the person they'd stopped. It happened in the village of Cameron, just about 10 minutes north of Chautauqua. Today, the community says it's heartbroken. Adam Duxter shares the latest we know and how the community is supporting one another today.
An Easter service.
The only way we get through today is together.
With a heavy heart.
I knew this was going to be hard. I didn't know it was going to be this hard.
Pastor Ned Lenhart giving the sermon.
Most of us pastors have been working on a message for many days because we want to say just the right thing. They will leave with a better understanding. Then something like this happens the day before, and you realize that what you were planning to say no longer fits.
Just down the road from this Cameron congregation Saturday, one person killed 2 police officers in a shootout, one from Chautauqua and one from Cameron. Not long after, that person died too. One of those officers has ties to this church.
A tragedy like this is something you don't see coming, and it's so awful, it's so terrible, that there aren't words to describe it. The pain is so deep, and because we're a small community, we're all connected to each other. So when one of us hurts, when one of us is in pain, everybody feels the pain.
Pain.
But we're going to go through stages. We're going to feel pain. We're going to feel grief. There may be anger. There's going to be all kinds of emotions, and that's okay.
This church doesn't plan on facing alone.
There's brokenness everywhere, and there's pain everywhere. And as a community of faith, what we do is we pray for everyone.
Adam Duxter for WCCO News.
Madison police are looking for a missing 84-year-old woman who is believed to have dementia or another cognitive impairment. Patricia Sawyer Kane was last seen on Croft Avenue in Madison around 4 p.m. Saturday. She's believed to be on foot and was last seen wearing a dark green North Face jacket with a white shirt and black jeans. She's described as 5 feet and 170 pounds. If you have any information, please contact Madison Police at 608-266-4923. Still no sign tonight of a Winona, Minnesota mother who investigators believe was kidnapped. 26-year-old Madeline Kingsbury has been missing since last Friday. Police say she dropped her kids off at daycare that morning with her partner. He told police that they returned home, then he left in her van, and he says when she was gone, when he got back. More than 2,600 volunteers helped search for clues in southeastern Minnesota over the last 2 days, hoping to find her alive.
They're walking mostly along the roads and different sites that we have. We're checking out the waterways, and we're checking out a lot of different areas and rechecking them also. And we are getting tips in, so we're responding to those also.
Kingsbury's family is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to her whereabouts. Police say hundreds of tips have come in. Well, there's more calls for the impeachment of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. That's after a bombshell ProPublica report that says Thomas and his wife went on a number of undisclosed luxurious vacations with a Republican megadonor, Harlan Crow. Justice Thomas said Friday that he did not disclose the luxury travel because he was advised at the time that he did not have to report it. Today, New York Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said lawmakers must resist the urge to protect those who break the law.
We need to hold our systems accountable, and I do not believe that we should be refusing to do that for political reasons. I believe that we should pursue the course, and if it is Republicans that decide to protect those who are breaking the law, then they are the ones who then are responsible for that decision. But we should not be complicit in that.
24 Democratic lawmakers from both chambers sent a letter to Chief Justice John Roberts Friday. They called for, quote, a swift, thorough, independent, and transparent investigation into whether ethics rules and laws were violated by Thomas's trips. Turning to news out of New Jersey, a man is in custody accused of stabbing a prayer leader at a mosque. The attack happened this morning at the Omar Mosque in Patterson in the northern part of the state. Police say about 200 worshipers were kneeling down when the attacker stabbed Imam Syed El-Nakib, who was leading the prayer.
This is a senseless crime, but one that we strongly believe is an isolated incident. Because of the swift action of the Omar Mosque congregants, the attacker was swiftly and immediately apprehended as he tried to run out of the mosque until he was placed under arrest by Madison Police Department and Passaic County Sheriff.
Paramedics took the injured imam to a hospital, and he is in serious but stable condition. Police do not believe this is a hate crime. Investigators say the suspected attacker is Muslim, but is not a member of the mosque, even though he occasionally prayed there. They are still trying to determine a motive for the attack. To the Vatican tonight, Pope Francis' Easter message was one of peace in Ukraine and the Middle East. On the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, the pontiff spoke of, quote, the darkness and gloom in which all too often our world finds itself enveloped. He prayed to God for peace, especially in the Middle East, amid recent violence in Jerusalem and cross-border exchanges of fire in Israel, Lebanon, and Syria. The sunny Easter Day Mass came after a week of unseasonal cold in Rome, forcing the Pope to skip outdoor service Friday as a precaution after he had bronchitis in March. Well, coming up after the break, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle react to a Texas judge's ruling on abortion medication. And in tonight's Consumer Report, take a sniff. It may be time to switch your laundry detergent. That and more ahead on News 3 Now at 10.
Don't make a fuss. Spring into savings at Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Purple too. 3 is no interest. Ship free to you.
Denver Mattress.
You know, some old cowboys said if you climb in a saddle, you best be ready for the ride. I think that old cowboy was talking about the Midwest Horse Fair coming to Madison, Wisconsin, April 14th through the 16th. You best saddle up for a little family time with hundreds of horses, English, Western, and a big old rodeo. Hundreds of shopping vendors, and fill your belly with some of the tastiest food in the Midwest. Get your tickets before they're gone. Visit MidwestHorseFair.com.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. Call today for free information.
Call 800-550-5543.
Don't make a fuss.
Spring into savings at
Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Purple too. 3 is no interest. Ship free to you.
Denver Mattress.
Last year, this spunky lady's 100th birthday was a dream come true.
So how's she celebrating a century plus one? Monday, Josh has the big reveal.
And we'll have an update on the big warm-up for the upcoming work week. Join us Monday between 4:30 and 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
In addition to concerns about what the Texas judge's ruling on abortion pill mifepristone could mean for women's health, the Biden administration says the decision undermines the FDA approval process, which could impact other drugs that don't have anything to do with abortions. That's why the Health and Human Services Secretary isn't ruling out defying the order by the Trump-appointed judge, while some Republicans are warning of possible repercussions if that happens.
We intend to do everything to make sure it's available to them, not just in a week, but moving forward, period.
And it may come a point where House Republicans on the appropriations side have to defund FDA programs that don't make sense.
Meanwhile, some Democratic lawmakers, like Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, are urging the Biden administration to ignore the conservative judge's decision altogether. By 6 votes, the Washington State Senate passed House Bill 1240, which, if signed into law, would ban the sale, manufacture, and distribution of more than 50 assault weapon gun models. Governor Jay Inslee has expressed his support for the ban and is expected to sign it into law once the House gives final approval. But when it comes to laundry, people are particular. But did you know that some manufacturers tweak their laundry detergent formulas as often as every year? And some several times a year. So it might be a good time to make the switch to a new detergent. Fortunately, the experts at Consumer Reports test those detergents every year and can tell you which ones clean the best.
Whether you're pro powders, prefer pods, loyal to liquids, or shopping sales, Consumer Reports tests of dozens of laundry detergents can help.
Our tests are extremely tough. Even the best detergents can't remove every stain completely. So it's really about getting one that works for what you are typically laundering and whether you routinely have heavily soiled clothes.
CR's testers launder fabric swatches soaked with blood, body oil, chocolate, coffee, dirt, grass, and salad dressing. The lighter the stain after washing, the better the detergent scores on cleaning performance. Testers also checked out an alternative to typical detergents, laundry sheets, made of concentrated laundry detergent and held together by a resin and dissolvable paper. And they're also free of plastic packaging.
The laundry sheets as a group didn't perform as well as liquids and pods in our tests. However, if your laundry isn't heavily soiled and you're looking for a more sustainable laundry routine, these could be a good option.
Tide Plus Ultra Stain Release and Persil Pro Clean Stain Fighter tackle dirt and body oil as well as tougher stains like grass and blood. But if grass and blood stains aren't a routine occurrence in your home and you're looking for a better value, CR says consider Kirkland's Signature Ultra Clean Liquid from Costco. If convenience is key, these power pods from Tide earn top scores among the pods. However, that convenience costs more, and pods have other downsides.
Pods can be dangerous, especially in households with cognitively impaired adults or young children who might accidentally ingest them.
Another reason to stick with liquid detergents, they can also work double duty as pre-treaters for stains, which means one less product you need to buy. This is Teresa Panetta.
None of the detergents in CR's tests were stellar at removing coffee stains, so if you spill, CR says your best chances of removing that stain are to act especially fast by flushing the fabric from the back with cold water and then applying a pre-treat or detergent. Well, Alex, you probably could hang your laundry outside now, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We're heading into outdoor laundry season across the area, especially with the temperatures that we're going to be seeing. Just look at the three things that I got to show you folks here. Cloudy and mild overnight. Yeah, you could hang your laundry out on your Monday as those skies are expected to clear. Mild temperatures, and we're tracking near record temperatures a little bit further into the week. So just hang on. We'll get into those details in just a moment. We'll use the future track model here to show where the temperatures and the clouds going to go over the course of the next day or so. Look at this. Temperatures dipping down to about 47 degrees. That's it. 47 in Madison, 48 in Lone Rock, 49 in the Dells, and 46 in Monroe. And where you see the white here, those are the clouds hanging on. When you have the clouds out there, the heat tries to escape out to space, and it can't. So it helps to hold those temperatures up. And also when you have strong winds, it keeps those molecules in motion too. So that's all helping to keep the temperatures warmer overnight. As we go towards the lunch hour on your Monday, here's good news. The clouds are going to start to clear on out. And as we head towards the evening hour, where you pull the laundry into the house here, maybe do some folding, maybe want to do some grilling as we head into your Monday evening with temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Just look at this time lapse here from Platteville, greening up to sunny skies, although we have those thin cirrus clouds filling in as we head towards the evening hours. And again, it's those thin cirrus clouds that's helping to keep the temperatures up. Again, low temperatures tonight. We'll do 47 in Madison, 44 in Janesville to the north, 49 in Baraboo, and 48 in Lone Rock. And just look at the golds and yellows here on your Monday. Temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Now, I said, folks, the big warm-up, it's on its way. Just look at these temperatures Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And look at where normal is, way down here in the middle 50s. So just a very, very warm weather pattern heading towards southern Wisconsin. The temperatures will take a tumble, though, after a weather system moves in as we head into the upcoming weekend. But look at that, Armand and folks, temperatures in the middle 50s, and that's where we should be for this time of year. But I think people are going to probably be thinking, oh, that's too chilly. But well, it will be chilly compared to temperatures near 80. Again, when the weather's really nice like this and the message is clear, it's going to be warming up. I like to bring in the viewer photos here. Thanks, Jenny, sending this from Governor Dodge State Park.
Yeah, beavers are out. Look at that.
Beaver at work here, I believe. And springing in spring green. Thanks, Don, for this skunk cabbage picture. And Don also sends us some leak pictures from Spring Green as well. Our friend Joni in Arena with her little rock friend there, that little blue rock friend in the upper portion of that picture. We got some flowers blooming in Arena. And you go just a little bit to the east, and Don must have been in motion today taking these photos. Got another flower photo in Mazo-Maney. So spring has sprung across all of southern Wisconsin. And then, well, then we're just going to go right into summer-like temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, folks, as we head into the middle of the work week.
I'm all here for it. I'm not questioning that for sure.
I'm all for it too.
There we go. And I like the little color coordination we got. Little Easter colors, blue
Yep.
and pink and a little bit of gray.
Yeah, a little bit reverse. You're doing the blue in the suit and the pink in the shirt, and I've got the blue in the shirt and the pink in the tie.
There we go. It's all about coordination, folks. Great minds. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
And coming up in sports, it's the last game of the Brewers homestand. Can they get the win over the Cardinals? Jordan has those highlights and more next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
News 3 Now is always on.
Download the Channel 3000 app and we will send you local breaking news as it happens.
The Channel 3000 app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
Habush attorneys are the best of what a personal injury attorney is about.
To get the most money for your case, you need to have a law firm that's unrelenting.
We will fight with all that we have in person power, in knowledge and experience to bring about the result they deserve.
I can't give them their life back how it was, but I can give them the financial compensation to get their life back on track.
In every corner of Wisconsin, you'll find Wisconsin lottery winners. Some live in the city, others out in the country. Some play in their lucky socks, others wear their favorite hat. But one thing's for sure. Last year, tens of thousands of players won across the state. In fact, Wisconsin Lottery awards over $1.5 million in prizes every day. That's a lot of winners you'll find in Wisconsin.
News 3 Now compiles a quarterly report of our programming efforts to serve the educational and informational needs of children in the News 3 Now viewing area. These reports are part of our public inspection file, which is open to the public view during regular business hours. To view the report or contribute comments, contact the News 3 Now program director at 608-271-4321 or write to us at News 3 Now, 7025 Raymond Road, Madison, Wisconsin, 53719.
Arby's, 2 for $7. Every day, a classic, a favorite, an Arby's legend. 2 of those things for just $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
No one is indestructible, but you can be indistractable.
It's been a weekend of highs and lows for the Brewers. The crew went from winning in shutout fashion to not being able to plate a run against the Cardinals, ultimately seeing their 6-game win streak come to an end. The crew looking to close out the homestand with a series win, and it's the Willie Walkie show today. Scoreless in the third with runners on. Adames sends it to deep left, and both runs will score. A couple innings later, though, Adames drives to the bullpen for his second home run of the season. He goes 3 for 4, and the Brew crew get the win 6-1. They hit the road for a 10-game road trip that begins tomorrow in Phoenix with first pitch with the Diamondbacks at 8:40. Wisconsin softball trying to break out the brooms this afternoon against Purdue. The Badgers make their presence known in the opening frame. Bases juiced. Brooke Kuffle's base knock brings home a run. Then in the second inning, Kayla Conwent kept the scoring party going. Second hit of the game, and she drives in another run. UW rounds out the weekend with a 5-1 win over the Boilermakers, extending their win streak to 4 games. Bucks in Toronto for the final game of the regular season. Bobby Portis with the hot start. Dials up from deep to extend that early lead, but the Raptors, they catch fire late first quarter. Gary Trent Jr. drops 23 points. Lindell Wigington leads the Bucks with 17 off the bench. And Toronto gets the win 121-105. The Bucks playoff run begins a week from today. Their first round opponent is to be determined. Johnny Davis getting the start against the Rockets today. The former Badger scored 13 points while grabbing 6 rebounds and 8 assists and 2 steals. And on the other team, Frank Kaminsky scored 7 points off the bench. He also had 6 boards and 3 assists. Team USA taking on Czechia in the Women's World Championship. Badger Nation once again puts on a show. Tied up at 2, Lacey Eden with the wraparound, and that gives U.S. the lead for good. Hillary Knight scores a goal. Abby Rock nets a shorthanded goal. And KK Harvey adds 2 assists in Team USA's 6-2 win. Next up is a meeting with Canada. That game is set for tomorrow at 6. This year's Masters is definitely one for the books, and it especially is for Jon Rahm as he earns the first green jacket in his career, and here's how he did it. Rahm entered the final round 2 shots behind Brooks Koepka, who really struggled out there today. On the par 3-6, Koepka sinks his second of 6 bogeys on the day. Rahm then takes the sole lead, and on the back 9, he got all the separation he needed. Consecutive birdies on 13 and 14. He wins his first Masters with a 4-shot lead, marking the second major of his career, and now just the 4th Spaniard to win the Masters.
Obviously, we all dream of things like this as players, and you try to visualize what it's going to be like and what it's going to feel like. And when I hit that 3rd shot on the green, and I could tell it was close by the crowd's reaction, just the wave of emotion of so many things just overtook me. Never thought I was going to cry by winning a golf tournament, but I got very close on that 18th hole. And a lot of it because of what it means to me and to Spanish golf.
Also stealing headlines at Augusta National today, Phil Mickelson. He tore up the final round, carding a 65, finishing tied for 2nd, becoming the oldest runner-up in Masters history at 52 years old.
Good for him.
I know. It was a really exciting, I mean, between all the weather and then how this final round played out, it was a very exciting weekend at Augusta.
Gotcha. And I guess that's why you had your green jacket on.
I did, yes. It was a staple I had to get once I knew, you know, anchoring on the weekends and stuff, knew it was going to fall on a Masters Sunday, so have to have the green jacket.
Exactly. Thanks, Jordan. We'll be right back.
How does your school help take care of our planet? By recycling, planting a school garden, turning tissue rolls into bird feeders. Share your earth-friendly projects with us, and you could win a prize in our Time for Kids Earth Day contest. Submit your photo, short video, or written entry at channel3000.com by April 17th. The week of April 24th, SSM Health and News 3 Now will visit 3 winning schools with a tree to plant. So join us as we take time for kids and celebrate our amazing Earth.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
It's the sale that took the country by storm. Denver Mattress presents the smash hit Spring into Savings with fan favorites like
Sealy Comfort for me and better sleep too. And don't forget a free gift for you. Save up to $150.
That's the athlete's choice.
Get 3 years no interest financing.
I'm chip free.
That's a 365 guarantee.
But don't wait. Spring into Savings at Denver Mattress ends soon.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Get 11% off everything at Menards and update your home's flooring today. Great Lakes Vinyl Planks are a perfect flooring solution for any room. Check out our great selection of durable, waterproof floors that are easy to install. Great Lakes Vinyl Plank flooring features an attach pad for comfort and noise reduction. Legends Vinyl Plank from Great Lakes is waterproof and easy to install. It's just $279 a square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
If you've got the TV volume way up right now, then you really need these. These tiny but powerful little hearing aids are the Nano CIC Recharge, priced at only $297 for a full pair. These are not simply amplifiers. These are ultra high quality, ultra reliable hearing aids, priced thousands less than other hearing aids. They fit right in your ear. Nothing shows in the back of your ear. Payments as low as $36 a month.
1-800-276-3995.
Watch News 3 Now at 6 with Eric, Charlotte, Gary, and Zach, weeknights. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Well, it's going to feel like summer pretty soon, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I know I am too.
We made it, southern Wisconsin. We made it spring, but now we're launching right into summer.
I'll still believe it when I see it, but...
Oh, it's coming. I'm 99.9% sure we're going to see these temperatures. Let's take a look at them. 10-day forecast here. Mid-70s by Tuesday. We could be flirting with 80 Wednesday going into Thursday. That's near record warm. I need to remind you folks, though, the low temperatures in the middle 50s, those are our normal high temperatures for this time of year. Yeah. And as we head into the weekend, weather system will bring those temperatures back down to, well, reality.
Reality is something I like, I will say that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely nice to have the break from all the snow and the rain that we've been having. So I'm enjoying these upper 70 temperatures for sure.
I am too, yeah. Yes. Good weather for Easter brunch, good weather for Easter barbecue.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, yes.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us on this Easter Sunday. You guys have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.